Tonight was meant to be a return to normal. For away games, for competitions, 10 days on the road, done. Back to the Emirates lights, back to control. Instead, the unbeaten home run ended not with a decisive defeat but with a sequence of self-inflicted wounds. A couple of thunderbolts from distance and 2 crucial handball incidents that never saw proper scrutiny. We handed Manchester United belief, space, and ultimately the points. For the first half hour it felt like business as usual. The ball moved crisply, the press was sharp and United were pinned back. Reduced to chasing shadows. Soccer was electric, driving at defenders and forcing corners. Trossard flashed one over, Rice surged forward and Zubimendi rose to meet a free kick only to be denied by sharp goalkeeping. It looked inevitable. The opener arrived in imperfect fashion but was deserved. Soccer's touch and cut back were silk. Odegaard's first-time strike was diverted into his own net by Martinez under pressure. Not pretty, not a classic, but 1-0 and fully merited. Then everything changed. Instead of tightening the grip, we loosened it. United began to grow into the game, Fernandes found pockets, and warning signs flickered. Then the moment of madness, a loose, underhit backpass, no pressure, just panic. Mbeumo accepted the gift, took a touch, and rolled it past Raya. From dominance to level in seconds, United didn't earn that goal, we donated it. The second half barely had time to settle before the dagger arrived. There was a possible handball in the build-up that was waved away and never properly examined by VAR. Then Dorgu took one touch and absolutely leathered it from distance. The ball crashing in off the bar. You can argue about refereeing consistency, but the simpler truth is we allowed him the space to do it. And at this level that's fatal. Arteta rolled the dice early with 4 changes, a clear message, but the fluency from the opening half-hour never really returned. United sat deeper, waited, and backed themselves to strike again. The game swung again when, with 10 minutes left, Soccer nearly caught the keeper at the near post and the corner descended into chaos. A scramble, a prod, and Merino, off the bench, forced it over the line. The Emirates roared. Belief surged back. For a breath it felt like one of those finishes. It lasted about 2 minutes. Cunha picked the ball up outside the area, was afforded just enough room, and curled a finish into the bottom corner with infuriating precision. Another long-range strike. Another failure to close down. 7 minutes of added time produced more noise than incision. The air had gone. The damage was done. There's also the elephant in the room, 2 non-investigations that shaped this result. Maguire's handball that prevented what looked like an Arsenal goal should have been examined more closely. And Dorgu's control that preceded his screamer involved his arm. VAR didn't intervene in either moment, and that matters. Consistency from officials is part of the modern game, and when it's missing it changes matches. The start was excellent. The mistakes were catastrophic. You don't lose unbeaten home records by accident. You do it by switching off, gifting goals and failing to manage moments, possibly the byproduct of mental tiredness after a hectic schedule. United didn't outplay us for long stretches. They outpunished us when it mattered. That's the difference. Champions League business resumes midweek with the top 2 position and knockout seeding already secured. And then it's back to league duty away at Leeds, a chance to prove this was a stumble. Not a trend. But make no mistake, nights like this linger. In a title race, generosity is punished. We'll regroup, but tonight we have to own the lessons.